So yeah, that's the actual time right now. I don't really know why I'm recording, but I wanted to bring out the camera just because the reality of the situation is sometimes right now what I've been doing for the last couple of hours is just splurging ideas out, splurging thoughts and random things out that's just on my mind, whether that's a video idea or a single phrase of dialogue that could be written or used in the film that I want to write, concept for a photography shoot, so many different ideas, and it's crazy because just being authentic for a little while, it's so easy to be like, oh yeah, cool, this is what I do, this is my job, this is what I want to do in the future and stuff like that. But there's an irregular nature to being a creative person, sometimes, or at least trying to change your brain to focus on those areas, and it's crazy because it can literally be a thing where my day's ready, I did everything I need to do, all of that, and it's time to go to sleep, but I can't because, I'm just bombarded with so many just hits of inspiration and thoughts and ideas and just whatever, and that's cool, that's okay, that's how it's supposed to be. Like I love when there's that burst of energy and I can just go, I can just think, I can just write down, and I can just brainstorm and do all those different things, but sometimes the hard part about it is like, can I really do this forever? Like, is this really going to be the way that it's always going to be? Just that irregular structure, irregular nature of the way that I go about my day, It's a scary thought sometimes, but it's also quite nice because it's allowing you to just be free at the same time. I am not a person that necessarily does well with structure or routine or going in at a certain time, coming back at a certain time. You know what I mean? I really like that freedom in knowing I can do whatever whenever I want to. But then I also have the negative experiences sometimes losing my sense of stability because I'm just all over the place all the time, and sometimes that can come across as spasmodic, because I'm all over the place. Sometimes it's hard to have that structure and that foundation. So I don't know, I guess this is me just speaking to myself and just authentically being like, yo, this is what you want to do, this is the journey that you want to go on. How do you balance the sporadicness and the creativity and the freedom to just think and enjoy and have ideas on all of those sort of things, but then balancing it with structure and routine and finding that middle ground, Yeah, I really don't want to be one of those people that's known for being irregular and known for being sporadic and manic and all over the place. I really do like being controlled and organized and understanding the way that I do things in a certain particular way or whatnot. But I also don't want to be one of those people that's so set on routine and structure that I miss on opportunities to create and be free, So I don't know, it's not even really asking for advice or anything like that. It's just kind of keeping a mental note that that's a thought, and that's something that I need to keep in mind for the rest of this year and this back end of this year as I go into uni, go into my new job, go into creating more content for people and clients and stuff, and really starting to try and get better at this as well. Remembering there's a balance between structure and creativity, and it's always about working it out at the end of the day, If you see my notes, my notes is literally like a junkyard of just information, random notes with just one word in it, random notes with just a sentence, And I love that though. I love those moments of being like, oh, this is a $1 billion idea. This is a next award-winning film. Like, just having that childlike, freedom, and being like, yeah, like when you're a kid and you're drawing in arts and craft, and you draw like you want to be a spaceman, something ridiculous like that, but it means something. It's actually real, and it's authentic, and it's got no bounds on it, no things holding it down or holding it back from just being authentic. Freedom. And I think really looking over the last year, that's what I crave. Just freedom and creativity, freedom in my career, freedom in my life, freedom in travel, freedom in relationship, freedom in faith, freedom in life, and I think sometimes knowing that there's time and there's structures and there's all these other things you got to balance, it's really hectic, because it's like, damn, I just want to just be erratic. I want to just go do whatever I want whenever I want. Go shoot now. Okay, that's when the idea is, but sometimes it's like, I have this idea now, I can't shoot right now because it's 4 o'clock in the morning. And I think that's why I'm even recording right now, because a part of me really was like, oh, I really want to record something, I want to do something, I want to say something, but it's 4 a.m. And this isn't necessarily for me to post anything or do anything at all. It's just me getting in the habit of jumping on the energy of getting that balance between doing things and having the freedom, but then also being structured at the same time. I want to have the perfect balance of both, and I want to be effective and efficient. So yeah, I don't know. It was literally just a random spiel on, I don't know. I have to watch it back and actually see what I just said, because I'm kind of half asleep, kind of just thinking about everything at once and processing it all. But yeah, this is an interesting life I'm living right now. I'm in a very, very interesting place in terms of just the excitement to go into this new season, and really feeling like, damn, this is what I do. I haven't felt like that at all before, but I really look at myself and I'm like, this is what I do. I'm a producer. I create. I'm a creator. I'm an artist. I do that. That's what I do. This is my job right now. I make a living doing that. It's not part-time. This is my thing. And just having that self-validation in saying that, for some reason it makes me feel kind of weird saying that, because I'm still a student. I'm still, not the best at the craft, still not got my own business, still not got all these different things. But it's like, nah, like, be affirmed in what you're doing, be affirmed in who you are, be affirmed in how far you've become. Because 3 years ago, I remember going on my first video shoot, begging the client, oh, let me shoot for you for free, doing the treatment, doing all these sort of things. And now it's like, oh, another one of those to do, So there's a second of gratitude to just be thankful, like, yo, this is where I'm at, this is what I've been working to get to, and I haven't even been putting all my eggs in the basket yet. I've still just been coasting. But now this season is really going to be the transformation to this getting there and doing it and grinding and hustling and putting it into fruition and really just becoming, it's kind of filling the shoes that I've laid out for myself, that I've bought, And it's exciting, man. It's exciting to know I could be in Canada a year from now, doing this, making videos, meeting people, collabing with some of the best creators in the world. It's exciting. And I truly do thank God, even though, honestly and authentically, like, my relationship with him has been very difficult recently, just based on the way that I perceive the world and perceive life, perceive existence. My relationship has been really, really tough. It's been really hard to read the word and go into the Bible and listen to what God's saying, but I trust that he's still constantly walking with me and over my shoulder and protecting me and blessing me and guiding me. Like, even though it's a hard place right now, I'd never ever go out and do things that go against the characteristics of God, I'll always try my best anyway, or purposely just be aggressively evil. You know, I'm still working on my character as a man and growing as a man and becoming my own person. But I want to still always my goal is always to be a godly man, you know. And even though the relationship ain't there right now, that happens sometimes with family, with friends, spouse, partner. There's that period of sometimes emptiness, but it's working and being authentic, being like, this is where I'm at, but I know where I want to get to, and I know that there's ways that I will be able to get there soon too. And I'm just grateful, and also just always being grateful to God for getting me to where I am now, because I know regardless how I feel, regardless where we are at, I'm not here without him. So like, God, I guess this is a mini prayer. Just being thankful and being grateful for the position that you've put me in over the last year, and taking me to the place that I've been trying to get to for so long. Just this peace in knowing that no matter what, I'll be okay, and this peace in knowing that there's excitement in the future, there's excitement in the present too, you know. And just that self-affirmation in knowing who I am. There's no identity loss anymore like there used to be. So yeah, Lord, I just want to say thank you for that, you know. Thank you for getting me here and doing this and building the man that you're building right now. But I'm gonna stop rambling. I don't want to just over speak for no reason. I feel like I know what I was doing, even though I don't. I feel like that was all just for me to get that out and just have a moment of gratitude, even in the midst of confusion, even in the midst of anticipation for the future and what's next, and doubt and all these different things. But I'm grateful and I'm proud and I'm happy and I'm affirmed and I'm excited. And that's what life's about, man. That's what this period right now is all about, being 21 years old, searching, excited, being free. It's just thoughts at 4 a.m, boy. It's just thoughts at 4 a.m. What can you say? It's the reality of the situation. So yeah, to all people out there that, you know, might feel creatively burdened at times just because of the way your mind works, it's okay, it's normal, that's exciting. Enjoy the erraticness sometimes, but remember there's always a balance. But then also be grateful for the period that you're in, whether you're just starting your first shoot, whether you're, you know, finally able to leave your job, which is where I'm at. There's so much more for me to do that I need to be doing. But right now I'm proud of where I am, and I'm proud of the person that I am right now, you know. So give yourself a second and actually look in the mirror and be like, yo, I'm proud of you, you know. And be thankful to God for it too, because no matter what your situation is with that, you'll never be in the place you're without him. So yeah, that's my line of thought tonight.